Hey everybody, I'm Seamus.
I'm Josh.
I'm Mumbles.
And I'm Rootsgarn.
And I don't even remember. We're coming back from Christmas break. I have no idea what we're recruiting Grunt. That's right. We're recruiting Grunt here, and we're doing his recruitment mission.
I remember something
sure
about Blue Sun stealing Christmas, but maybe it's... your sound's right too.
The Blue Suns could not steal Christmas if you gave it to them in a box.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Not the smartest way to greet the heavily armed.
Oh, look, we're talking to a new Krogan. One who's not.
Yeah, this is actually not Grunt. This is the guy we actually came here to recruit. Spoiler, he dies.
Not the deceased shepherd.
Josh, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously. That's unheard of.
Well, I didn't get to ruin Christmas, so I figured I'd ruin the several days after the New Year's.
You're a bad person, and you should feel bad.
Such a tale.
I should, but
you know me.
It is sort of interesting that for once we are recruiting or trying to recruit like a warlord instead of some random dude.
Before Saren can deliver his
like maybe go for something political, like someone who has some pull, some power, who charisma.
Let's recruit Anderson.
Forces that we can lean on.
We already tried that.
It has weight.
I make no apologies.
Instead of I'm a lonely badass whose race hates him. So let me join.
I wonder what Okir here is like. Why does the elusive man think we should pick him up?
Well, obviously the elusive man knows it, doesn't want us to pick him up. He wants us to pick up Grunt because he's got his secret intelligence operatives on the planet who know that Grunt is the perfect operative, and that if he sends us to go after Okir, then he'll actually end up going through this insane, twisting, turning maze of contrivances that'll end up with us having Grunt. Because he's the elusive man, and he knows everything at all times.
Right, so I'm gonna stop you right there. It's because they needed any Krogan, so they put all the Krogan names on a big fucking wheel, and then threw a dart at it and said, "That's a Krogan." So that's the one we're picking.
Well, actually, I think the real reason was because Cerberus found out that this guy was dealing with the collectors, so they figured, hey, we can recruit him, and maybe he can help us figure out what the hell the collectors were up to.
But the tech was consumed in my prototype.
Yeah, that actually does make sense. I mean, like I said, it seems entirely reasonable and logical to me that you would want to recruit someone with a title like Warlord. You know, I mean, just going off that alone. You would want someone who has
he's less of a
looks good on a...
He's less of a warlord and more of a mad scientist.
That's also
But
good.
Warlord... Yeah, but Warlord looks better on the resume.
True.
Especially if you're a Krogan, because Krogans don't like scientists
those who
very
release
much.
the genophage on your people.
Perhaps, but I will restore
Or resumes. The Krogan idea, the closest equivalent Krogans have to a resume is any battle weapons that are actually sticking inside them when they conduct the interview.
I was gonna say like a dead body, like the corpse of some dude, some badass.
Maybe like a pile of skulls of
Yeah.
their enemies.
Actually,
one would hope.
That's actually a really cool idea. If like the reason predators get skulls and stuff is that's how they advance in the militaries, or like how they apply for officer ranks in their military, is having a resume of things that they've murdered.
Yeah, he doesn't even want to go out today, but he's like, oh, I need 5 more skulls before I make the next pay grade.
That's a really interesting idea. Oh yeah, things
So
happen in
basically,
this video game.
You're playing Star Trek Online.
That is the Krogan way.
I
I
don't
think
know.
any person here
I could
gets
say
that
I'm
reference.
handing you to Cerberus, but I don't really think I want to, because I still want to recruit this guy. Or try to.
So I guess
There's
There's a
Discord
will
is
you
no
join
option.
us? Josh, are you serious? There's a will you join us fucking option. Like, that's all you
Yeah,
have
but
to
that's the
say, will you
Paragon
join
option.
us?
I've already done enough Paragon stuff for you.
That's all you have to say! It's easier! God damn it.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Oh, here, of course.
Okay, bring me up to speed here. Why is he returning? Why is he what's he babbling on about exactly?
He's been trying to build the ultimate, so, like this whole experiment with these other Krogan that you've seen milling about the place. He's been trying to build the perfect warrior, and all of his experiments have been failing. But he's got this good one here that he thinks is the ultimate Krogan warrior. But that's not what this. He's actually been hired by a woman, and I think she just wanted an army, and he was taking her funding and just trying to make the perfect Krogan. Like, he was trying to make one guy, and she wanted an army of them. And she's now sick of him and has decided to wipe out his whole thing.
I think
That
it's
is both
interesting
a
that
very
this
interesting
game
idea.
has two perfect characters, right? The Krogan and then Miranda. She's supposed to be the perfect woman. Like, it's kind of weird that they did that twice, the two different characters.
Yeah, and the one thing I love about Grunt is that he's tank grown. You saw him there in that tank. They actually didn't just make a palette swap of the normal Krogan. He actually is small. He's like an adolescent, and he looks it.
And he acts that way too.
That's-
He's really adorable for a Krogan.
That
Yeah,
kind of effort
he
seems,
looks like a little one.
that kind of effort seems frankly royal, like frankly lavish after playing Bethesda games.
Yes.
So would you like
But,
John Goodman to voice your NPC, or the other John Goodman that we hired?
So, but no, the whole assigned to build an army, but uses the funding for a sort of personal project that involves creating, you know, beings ideal for one other purpose. It's actually both very interesting and pretty much the plot of Spy Kids. So, pluses in both areas. You guys remember Spy Kids?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I do. But I was
Seamus is the lucky
old
one.
for it.
Yeah, I was a little old for it myself. When did it come out?
Last year.
Like 2001.
No, 2001.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in my 30s. I was a little old for it.
Is the only thing she has a rocket launcher?
And all you have is
You
a
realize
rocket
how-
launcher.
'Cause I can
Every problem
sidestep
looks like an
rocket
invading
launchers.
agent with easily exploded skin.
You realize
Oh,
what a
wait.
pain in the... You realize what a pain in the ass it would be? She's up there like, why does this game only give me a rocket launcher? He keeps running around my rockets. This sucks, stupid game.
Then she rages and switches to pyro.
Shut up.
Man, I hate pyros in this game. They're so OP.
Yeah, in this game, yeah, pyros are OP.
Josh, we know you're playing demo, man. You got the charge and charge going.
That's actually true.
You just want to make fun of me for using melee weapons on an explosive class.
That and the alcohol.
Alright, so... There's Okir, and he's dead.
Oh no! All we got was this cool tank with a Krogan in it.
Oh no, all we got was the perfect Krogan. Well, I guess let's leave. Oh, wait, no, forgot something. We, there's still that Krogan in the jar, so we better torch the place so nobody uses their research, you know.
No, but
That would be the true renegade option.
Socially dangerous as well.
Jump the rails,
Without
plus
patents.
20 renegade points.
Okir is a no-go, but we have a package that needs
He's actually not
retrieval.
that big.
I like how his eyes are
No,
open.
he's not.
Just kind of
I
staring at
know,
the camera
it
like,
bothers
what the
me.
fuck?
It bothers me too.
It turns out he's been awake and conscious this entire time. And it's just been so boring. It's like that scene in Lord of the Rings. First thing he does after getting out of the tube, he can kill someone.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking.
Oh look,
Yeah,
Miranda
I've
has
said
more
that a few times
complaints.
now.
A normal
Even
Krogan
Jacob's
is
getting
dangerous.
bored
This
with
one
her.
was created and likely educated by a madman.
I want to hit
See,
her so
everyone's enjoying
bad.
the new paperweight.
Is her accent verging to Australian?
We don't know anything about
I want
it,
to punch her in the boobs.
The actress herself is Australian.
Edie, how quickly can the car?
Isn't her accent supposed to be like British though,
Issue?
or something?
28 seconds, Shepard.
I don't
Oh, it
know.
Matter.
takes 28 seconds to open a cargo bay door?
Edie, how many other crew are on
yeah.
board the Normandy?
24 permanent crew, Shepard.
It's your decision, Commander.
What the
Just be
fuck?
careful.
The drinking
Did you
game
see
should definitely.
Shepard's smile there?
Do with him.
I move that our drinking game should include taking a shot anytime the camera shows a view of Miranda's ass for no reason. Which would be, you know, anytime it shows that.
Or like,
An
oh,
interesting
thank you. I just
note-
swallowed something poisonous and wanted to throw it up all over my keyboard.
It's gross, Ruts. In that scene, Jacob didn't salute you. I mean, so far in every single conversation, he like salutes you or like kisses your ass, basically.
Maybe at some point you said, "Okay, seriously, you need to stop that. Looks like you're making fun of me. Don't be such a jackass."
Did you go in the wrong bathroom yet?
Yes.
I love doing that.
So you can actually, like, leave this in your ship forever and never open it, but that wouldn't be too fun.
The subject is
You're kidding? That'd be hilarious.
integration with onboard systems.
If you like keep putting it off, oh, that looks hard to open.
You like draw like smiley faces on the tank.
Yes.
Cerberus protocol
Perform all sorts of
regarding
experiments on it.
alien
Like I
technology.
tried flicking the lights on and off again, see if I could give it a
I won't be
seizure.
second-guessed on my
What
own
if
ship
we
by my own ship.
drain all the liquid out of there and fill it with soda?
Controls
Like
are on
orange
board.
soda.
Switch. Consequences are yours.
Keep tapping on the glass. Does this bug you? Does this bug you? Does this bug you? Does this bug you?
Oh, and by the way,
whole
this
plot
is-
of Mass Effect 3 has nothing to do with the Reapers. It's just Grunt finally broke out, and he's on a rampage trying to kill you.
Wow, he looks like a new toothbrush here. Oh, this is Stephen Blum, by the way.
Oh,
Spike in the
Blum alert.
Maybe I should have, like, had some security guards down here.
I always
You know,
thought this
in
was so
case,
stupid.
in case, you know, I get tackled
Human, female.
by the Krogan linebacker.
I need a name.
This makes me want to write
I'm
fanfiction,
Commander
you guys.
Shepard of the Normandy.
Not your name.
Oh my god, this gives this whole scene an entirely different overtone. Thanks, Mumbles.
You're
The
welcome.
tank. Okier couldn't implant
God.
connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, legacy, grunt. Grunt. Grunt.
His face has a lot more animation than most Krogan.
It has no meaning. It'll do.
I think the other ones are basically holdovers from Mass Effect 1. They just, you know, recycled the model, and
Yeah.
this is probably made specifically for Mass Effect 2.
Why do you want me to try to
Yeah, they didn't really have any facial animation. They just had a jaw that moved and a head that occasionally leaned while they did that lifting one arm and tilting their head thing that every every Bioware character does in conversations. Like they're just standing there talking, and then they tilt their head while they raise their arm, like they're starting the motions of a wicked "I'm a little teapot" dance.
Is as good as might as well start with you.
Oh my god, I hope they
Is
make
it
out.
that easy for
Make
Okir's
out.
Oh,
That should be the
renegade option.
mission?
And you skipped it! You are
I
an
didn't
idiot.
skip it.
Prints are true. Then he
Yeah, you did. You didn't take it.
Yeah, you did. You picked
No,
the
I
other one.
I took one of the other investigative option.
enough to compel me.
Oh, I see, I see.
I feel nothing. I have no connection.
I took you and I released
See,
you.
now I can
Follow
take
my
it.
command and you'll have purpose.
I
Okay.
stand
Nothing in the
corrected.
tank imprints indicated humans could be so forceful. You command as though you've
See, I would
earned
say
it.
be nice to
My
Grunt,
enemies
but
threaten galaxies.
he prefers
He
to
hates
be
that.
renegade.
Has earned their
Yeah.
place.
He likes it rough.
That's
More for my
acceptable.
fanfiction.
Save it for the fan fiction, Rutsgar.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Oh, I will.
offer one hand but arms.
Shepard
Oh, she
slowly
suddenly
looked for the latch.
has a gun. She
Shepard
suddenly
slowly
has a
looked for
gun.
the latch on Grunt's armor. Wait, is it under his armpits? No. Back? No. Wait, how does he get this thing off?
Now, where did that gun go? Where did she put it?
You don't want to know. That's a lady's secret.
That is not for
That's
you
more for my
to
fan
know.
fiction.